Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your man Chance here, and today we have ourselves another team builder. That's right, it is week 2 of the P4G, so that means we're getting into our second battle. Last week we got utterly demolished by our friend Fat King Charmander, coach of the Ryoha Dexters. We got 5-0'd, which is not anything great. But we did end up taking out his Mega Charizard with our Weezing, so that was at least a kill for Weezing. At least we didn't get 6-0'd. Gotta look at the positives here. But this week we have a match against SleepyJirachi, coach of the New Jersey Jirachis. So hopefully we can actually pull something out of our ass this week and not get utterly demolished. That would be nice. That would be wonderful, actually. So we're gonna try to formulate and plan and get our way to victory. That's what we're hoping. We're hoping for week 2 we can pull out a W in this bitch. But our opponent, SleepyJirachi here, they did win their week 1 battle against Kyle, so they are already 1-0. So we're gonna have to try something here. We're gonna have to get some shit in here. Just gonna go over the mons that we have ready to go here. Hopefully these mons will lead us to victory. The team is very similar to what we brought last week, but just with a few tweaks here. But before we get into our sort of mentality per se of why we're bringing what we're bringing here, got a nice and powerful sticky note just to go over just a few possibilities that I think he'll be bringing. So logically, I'm thinking he's gonna bring the Tentacruel for the Toxic Spikes, the Hazards, and the Rapid Spin. I'm thinking he's gonna bring that Talonflame. I think he's gonna bring that Mega Ampharos. I think he's gonna bring that Scolipede. I think he's gonna try to baton pass that speed boost out of there. I'm thinking he's gonna go with a Doug Trio. I'm thinking he's gonna go with his Cresselia as well. But a few possibilities that I was thinking of as well was that he might bring his Porygon Z, because that is low-key a monster. And I'm thinking he might go ham with his Cobalion. So if he goes in with his Cobalion, I think that'll fare for us pretty well. I'm hoping. I've been trying to practice against this Cobalion like a motherfucker, because Cobalion, I believe last week he ran it as a special Cobalion, and I don't think that's something you see very often. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think normally he learns moves that are more physical than special, but I believe Cobalion stats are split between physical and special, so I guess it's logical to run them either way. But if he runs one physical this week, we should be able to at least stop that. If he wants one special, we should be able to stop that as well. Hopefully everything goes according to plan, as long as we don't play like utter shit. And I'm just hoping we don't play like utter shit. So without further ado, let's get deep in down with our fucking picks here. So first off, we have our boy Kamina, the Gliscor, going to be sitting there setting up them stealth rocks. We have to get defog on them, and we have to get Roost and the Earthquake. We have to have at least one offensive move on them. Usually I would rock U-turn on them, U-turn or like Toxic, but I'm thinking for this we're gonna need to at least wall some shit, get some health back, and run the Earthquake on it. We're gonna be able to get up those rocks nice and early with it, I'm hoping, and if he sets up rocks or the Toxic Spikes, we'll be able to get that shit the fuck out of there. Now we do have him with the Leftovers and the ability Sand Veil. Now normally you see competitive Gliscors with Poison Heal, but we legally can't run a Poison Heal Gliscor with Defog. It just didn't exist in 4th gen, so we're gonna have to run it with Sand Veil. And I mean, Poison Heal is nothing but not getting a status condition, and then also getting health back with your Leftovers and shit. So I mean, we put Leftovers on just to compensate. So from there we have our boy the Pipes. The Pipes didn't really get a chance to do jack shit last match, because let's be honest, Weezing was the only Pokemon that was able to do anything last match. So hopefully the rest of our team can get a chance to shine here, come out with that W. That'd be great. So we have the Pipes, our Jellicent here, rocking the Assault Vest and the Cursed Body, and I changed up his moves a bit. So he's rocking Giga Drain, Scald, Hex, and Ice Beam. So Ice Beam is definitely going to be for the pesky Pokemon that he may bring. Like maybe he'll bring the Trevenant Ice Beam, could definitely take care of that, along with Hex or Shadow Ball. But I'll tell you why I'm rocking Hex though. And then Ice Beam could definitely take care of the Mega Ampharos, at least be like a 2-hit KO or something. Hopefully we outspeed the Mega Ampharos, because I believe our speed is close to Mega Ampharos' speed, around there. So hopefully we will be able to outspeed. I know I've done some calcs and I've done some practice battles with a friend, and I believe we should be able to take a Thunderbolt and live it once, with at least like maybe 40 HP left, 40% HP left from a Mega Ampharos, which is great. I think I might put a little bit more of investment into the special defense form. I believe what we have it as right now, we have it split. Where is it here? We have it 252 on the HP, then we have 252 in special attack. I think what I'm gonna do, I think I might change it before the battle. I think I'm gonna split 252 in the special attack. I might split 126 out of that and throw it into our special defense and see what that'll rock. Maybe we can live a little bit better going in to any type of Thunderbolts or Volt Switches that they want to throw out. So hopefully that'll work out. And then we have our boy Yokozuna. Yokozuna is straight up our main man for the Cresselia. Cresselias and Milotics can be sons of bitches, but our boy Yokozuna here, setting up curses with the crunch and the body slam and the rest, I believe will get us to victory. I believe it should be the rest. I mean, I believe it should be crunch that we're rocking on him. Give me 1 sec. What the fuck is the shit I was looking for? I just had it up in a separate tab. Put it on. Where is it? I'm looking at the couch, see what was rocking on. That's right. Okay. So we did swap out crunch for earthquake. I believe earthquake will serve us a little bit better. Let's get that the fuck out of there. I believe earthquake would just be overall just better for what we're thinking that it's going to bring. Just in case he wants to set up a sub and do some calm minds with that Cobalion, if he brings it, we will be able to pop that sub. Now if we're able to set up some curses, this Snorlax might be able to do what Vacuum Charmander did to us last week, but we're have to see. If we're able to set it up, if we're allowed to set up, if we got permission from President Obama himself, like, as I starting here today, I'm allowed this nigga here to set up these curses, then we will go in full force, and I think that would be a done deal. But we have to get the presidential pardon to do it. Our boy Yokozuna here with Thick Fat. So I know what you're thinking. We're bringing 2 Mons that are actually 3 Mons that are weak to ice type moves, especially Jurgens and Kamina, our Garchomp and our Gliscor, which are 4 times effective. Then we have Purple Drank, our Mega Aerodactyl, which is ice moves gonna fuck that up all day. It's special effective, but it's the obvious play, so hopefully he doesn't predict that too much. But going into our boy Yokozuna here with the Thick Fat, we should be able to take the brunt of that attack there, and be able to go into some good shit. Maybe start setting up or something. But hopefully our boy here works out great with his leftovers. Then of course we have his rest. And then heading straight on over into our boy Nemesis, pretty much the MVP of last match, because he was the only nigga to do something. So Nemesis here are Wheezing, rocking the Black Sludge and the ability Levitate, rocking that Clear Smog, Will-O-Wisp, Toxic Spikes, and this week he's going to be rocking Flamethrower. Now I've been debating on whether I want to give him Sludge Bomb takes another move away for Sludge Bomb. I wanted to pack the Flamethrower just because Flamethrower just works out a little bit better, especially against the Cobalion. The Flamethrower works out great against the Cobalion, and then also works out great against the Trevenant if he brings that as well. So I just feel a little bit stronger bringing the Flamethrower instead. And I believe it does like a clean half to the Cobalion. Cobalion's special defense is really great. And then of course he's bulky as all fuck. Same thing as our boy Gliscor, bulky as all fuck. So pretty much we brought 2 physical walls and 2 special walls. So I'm pleasantly pleased. Hopefully we can bring that out. Now, one misconception that I had last match is I didn't know Clear Smog did damage. Now, I was like very, I won't say fresh. I was very rusty going into last match. The last time I had battle, I think I had said it was like back in February. So like going into last week's match, like just prepping didn't really just get me there. So I didn't know Clear Smog did damage first and foremost, and the misplays were all over the place. They were all over the fucking place. So I'm not mad at it. Clear Smog actually does do damage. It's about, I believe it's 50, space 50. So we're Clear Smog and Flamethrower for the damage. Then we have Will-O-Wisp to get that shit out there, get that burn out there. Then we have Toxic Spikes to get that motherfucking toxic out there. Hopefully we can set that shit up with 2 layers so we can get that badly poisoned. So with those 2 there, I feel confident that our boy Pipes, our Jellison, will be able to go in with his motherfucking Hex and get some dope damage off of that. I think that'd be awesome. But from there, we all know about our boy Nemesis, but we have our boy Purple Drank here, fast as shit, fly you around the goddamn world. Our Mega Aerodactyl here, with the now he has the Rockhead ability, but it doesn't really matter because we're on a Mega, because he's our Mega Pokemon. So he gets Tough Claws after he Megas. So I threw Dragon Claw on there just in case that might help, just to trigger the Tough Claws. So we were rocking Tough Claws with Dragon Claw, the Rock Slide, the Earthquake, and the Roost. Now I was gonna bring Stone Edge, aka Stone Miss, for instead of Rock Slide, but I did a few battles and Showdown, and you just miss Stone Edge too often. Like Stone Edge is nice and you can get that crit, but it's just not worth it in my opinion. I'd rather just go with the Rock Slide and maybe I'll get that flinch and then maybe it'll make up for itself there. But I mean, still, Rock Slide still stab, so I'm not mad at it. But yeah, he's rocking pretty much the same moves, except we have Dragon Claw on him this week. Now going over to our boy Jurgens. Nothing really changed on Jurgens. Our Garchomp here, we still rocking that rough skin and the Rocky helmet, getting that double chip damage off when you decide to touch him. That's a bad touch there. But he's gonna be rocking that Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Poison Jab, and the Aqua Tail. So we decided to throw Aqua Tail on him. I figured we didn't really need the Stealth Rocks on him, just because we have our boy Gliscor with us this week, so he can get the rocks out and take a hit. But so we took Stealth Rocks off of Jurgen, and we threw Aqua Tail on there. I felt Aqua Tail, since it's a water type move, I don't know. I'm not too sure about it. Like, I mean, this is a land sand shark, so I mean, it makes sense that he gets a fucking that he gets Aqua Tail. But like, I'm not too keen on whether somebody will predict the Aqua Tail. From the Showdown battles I've gone through, not many people they stayed in willingly on the Garchomp, not knowing that I had Aqua Tail. So hopefully that's something that our opponent will not predict, and we're bringing the Aqua Tail on him and see where it can go from there. Maybe if he brings the Doug Trio, the Doug Trio does have Arena Trap, so if he brings the Doug Trio and he traps me in while I'm on Jurgens, maybe I'll be able to do an Aqua Tail and get the fuck out of there. But like, I'm not really too worried about the Arena Trap, to be completely honest, unless it was our boy Nemesis here. But either if it was Nemesis, we just have to sit there and just take the bullshit, because there's not really much he could do to us. I mean, he could hit us with an Earthquake, but we're Levitate, so that wouldn't really do much. If he wants to hit us with like a rock type move, that wouldn't really do much. I mean, we're bulky as all fuck. We just have to sit there and Flamethrower, so that's one good thing with that. But I mean, it won't be very effective, but it's a lot better than a Sludge Bomb not doing anything. But we can also burn it, which would be good. But that is a fast motherfucker there, that Doug Trio. And you never know with that fucking Scolipede. Our boy Nemesis would also be good for the Scolipede. If the Scolipede wants to come in and Swords Dance or anything like that, we will be able to hit that Flamethrower and be able to do a good grip on it. Then if it wants to Baton Pass out of there, we at least have a good grip of damage on it. Then if anything comes in on it, hopefully our boy will be able to do it. Hopefully the Toxic Spikes will already be out, but we'll have to see how the match plays out. All these scenarios are running through my head. Yeah, so this is the team that we're bringing. We're bringing Jurgens, Purple Drank, Nemesis, Yokozuna, the pipes are calling. And we're bringing our boy Kamina. So I'm hoping that this will take us to victory. Hi ho, take us to victory. I want to see the summit. I want to bring ourselves back from that 5-0 loss and, you know, just bathe in the glorious sunlight of victory. But with that, guys, I hope you guys are hyped for the next battle, which would be going up tomorrow, which is the, let's see, I believe that would be the 31st. Yes, it'd be going up on July 31st. So get yourself hyped. I want to see some support for the Camden Ursarings. So I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.